Alright, so the new update came out, and there's a fishing event. I don't know what's that. Which season of the Jerry, and this is the fishing update, I think. And I'll tell you how to level up your fishing real quick. So if you didn't know, the 10%, the 15% in combat bonus from the starter actually works with fishing, so you get 15% more combat from that. And so as the experience one, the one that gives 10% combat XP, this one right here, 10% combat XP actually works with fishing. So as the talisman right here, Hunter Ring. This is really hard to get. There's a talisman for it that only gives 2%. Still it helps. And I recommend using Wobait if you're like rich. And you should start with like a ton of fishing minions, go like stuff like that, and go fish some to get some materials for the Wobait. Because Wobait is really good. It, like doubles your drop and everything, gives you a ton of fishing XP. So if you have fish minions, that's good. Clay minions is also good. It gives you just raw like XP. You don't have to fish. It gives you like 20 fishing XP per stack of like fish. If you want just like collecting the clay minions and you don't have time to like fish, you should use clay. But if you have time to fish, use fishing minions and craft whale baits and get all of those talismans and potions. I will show you where the Viking Tears is at. There's a video on it, and you should also come to. And the best way to fish is come to this park. You do have to pay money for the rain. Right here, this girl right here, to pay 5k per minute, and it spawns squid. And if you kill the squids, you actually get fishing XP. Look, I just got 39 right there. From like it's I didn't even fish it up. It's like naturally spawned. It can also spawn night squids and have a higher chance to get more night squids. And night squids give like 300 fishing XPs. And since it's raining, oh, it gives 260 XP. And since it's raining, your fishing time is 20% faster. I don't know. That's how like Minecraft works. And if you're under the sun, you also fish faster. So I recommend doing it on the day. Like right now it's nighttime, and no, it's not that good. And usually if it's nighttime, you can use dark bait instead, because dark bait is like good for like finding shit. Let's say you're poor, you use spike bait. You should use dark bait if it's nighttime. You actually can get night squid and it's profitable. Get like 64 in sack. You can get about like 3 stacks back, but you have to fish. And depends on when you use it. If it's nighttime, you use light bait. But light bait isn't that good. You can spawn sea witch, I guess. Well, I mean, it might be better than spike. I don't know, but usually standard is spike, and then nobody uses like dark bait because they think it's not profitable. And you see this black particles? These actually make you spawn night squids. So how night squid work is they only spawn if you use dark bait at dark, like nighttime. But since it's like there's like black particles, you can spawn night squid even in daytime. And like sea creatures way better. The one thing to avoid is using spooky bait. They are really bad, like actually bad. You don't spawn sea creatures, and sea creatures give you the most XP. You can also use bait ring. 5% to not consume any bait, therefore saving your bait, therefore you don't have to craft anymore, therefore saving time and more fishing XP. So it's also good. Right now I'm using a lot of champions, and I'm like currently fishing like 21. Let me check. Fishing 21. And if you didn't heard, right here, this guy, you have to be fishing 25. I think it's a Yeti. I haven't unlocked it yet. Jerry Pond. I guess you can only fish this up at the Jerry season. Season of the Jerrys. It happens every day. Yeah, happens every day, I think. Or every 2 days. I don't know. Okay. Like every 5 days after these. So make sure to attend that. And you can craft the oh yeah, talking about baits. There's also a new bait called the ice bait, 20% faster catching time. That's worse than the whale bait, so I don't recommend using that, but it's really cheap. So if you're like poor, you can use that. Right, this collection. Ice bait. 20% chance to catch oh no, 20% chance to catch winter sea creatures, not 20% faster catch time. So it might actually be better than wellbait using that. It's like one ice and one fish. It's really cheap. And it's like 14% faster than wellbait. So you actually have chances to catch the emperor like more often. Show you the recipe. So there's a new sword. The not no sword, fishing rod. Breaks nearby ice block where it lands. Triples the chance to get sea creature that is spawned to be winter sea creatures. Okay, so what this means is, let's say you catch up a sea archer, but instead of a sea archer, it's actually something else from the sea. What's called the winter area. Um, so if you like fish up anything like that, it would triple the chance of getting sea. The winter stuff. I can't say sea. So has 50% faster catch time, which is worse than the champion rod. Yeah. Breaks nearby ice block where it lands. I don't know what's that. And frozen blaze armor. This is better than strong by 5 strength, but the HP is kind of low. It gives you 100 defense, 170, 30. So this is 300, and that's 200. So that's just 500 defense. About 500, like 490 defense. The full-set bonus is blazing aura damage blobs within 5 blocks for 3% of the max HP per second. So it's 3%, let's say with that 1k HP, that's doing 90 HP per second. Max 1000 damage per second, each blaze rod in the collection. Oh, 100 damage per 5000 blaze rods. So that's also good. It's crafted with ancient pack ice and blaze armor, and blaze armor itself is so expensive. So if you want to get this, you can. It does more damage than the strong armor. Like strong armor gives like 25 strength. And what's new is the frozen scythe. This is not worth it. Gives 80 damage. Check that. It's so bad. It's like the ink one. It's more like a troll item than an actual weapon. So this is the whole entire fishing content. You do have to be forging 5 to like get to this park area, and if you don't, you can go to Spider Den where it rains sometimes there. Just have to go to the hub island. You need a grappling hook and AOT. That's about it. And this is the fishing update, and I won't be attending the first fishing update because it's 1 AM for me. And the rain ran out, and he just bought more rain. Nice. Alright.